Hi, I want to share with you an experience we had, my family and I had in a hotel, the Stay in Schaumburg. Uh, I wouldn't recommend you at all to visit this hotel. You will have a very bad experience, certainly, as we did. So this is the hotel. These are the pictures we took of the rooms that they didn't clean. Housekeeping didn't clean the rooms as you see in these pictures, and I am going to share with you my experience in this place. The first day when we arrived to this hotel, they gave us a room which was already taken by someone else. We came into the room and it was full with things of other people. What kind of security for the customer is that? Then they gave us another room, but the second room smelled really very bad. We couldn't sleep because it stank. The carpet was old and smelled like old cigarettes. Actually, the whole floor smelled like smoking, and it was supposed to be a non-smoking room. The next morning we changed the room again, but then we got disappointed one more time. The breakfast was horrible. And not only that, but the woman in charge of making breakfast didn't even answer when we said good morning. By the way, the bathroom in the lobby, where the breakfast lady was supposed to wash her hands, didn't have any soap. That was really very nasty. I haven't seen in my life such a bad staff. They were completely rude, especially the manager in duty. Her name was Wen. At breakfast time, she was very rude to my mother when my mother asked nicely for more orange juice. The woman answered in a very bad way that breakfast ended at 9 o'clock in the morning and it was 9:03 a.m. She was very rude and she turned around. After that, my mother told me what happened and I asked the woman for her name. She gave me only her first name, although I asked for her full name. And then she started to argue with me. I didn't want to argue with anybody in my vacations. I only wanted to write down a bad review of what she did. But then she started to be very rude to me too, because I asked her for her name. So I could write down the bad review I wanted to do. Then she yelled at me and to my husband too, more than once. After that, everything went worse and worse. Nobody deserves such a bad service and to deal with so ugly people, really. What a bad experience we had there. Our final surprise was when we arrived back to the hotel the last night after a very long day for us. We found out that our rooms were not clean, as you can see in the pictures. The housekeeping was not done. The housekeeping didn't do any of both rooms we had. What a coincidence, right? They took revenge on us. Can you believe it? The manager in duty, called Wen, gave instructions to no more clean our rooms because she was mad at us. When we complained again at the front desk, the guy said he couldn't do anything and laughed at me. He laughed at my face. Can you believe that? And when my husband called to complain because he was very upset after all they did to us all, the man in the front desk hung up the phone on my husband. I was really very angry because of all what these people did to us. That was unbelievable. Then everybody in the hotel was unfriendly to us and making jokes about the orange juice. And the following day, they didn't answer back when we said good morning. They looked at us with mad faces and so on and on. So we had to deal with the worst service ever, with no clean rooms, and with unfriendly and rude people. They made me and my family have a very bad time in our vacations. That was really a pity. It was the worst experience I could ever have in a hotel. So I just wanted to warn you not to go to the Stay Inn in Schaumburg, Chicago. Please avoid it. You will have a bad experience. Have a nice day. Bye bye.